So this is going to be replacing the Serpentine belt on a Ventrac HM560 60-inch cut mower deck, finishing mower deck. First thing I did is I took the bolt off the tensioner, released that, and then I'm going to take off the bolts for these little 2 lever arms, and then we'll move those out of the way and put the belt on. So I'm using a 3/4 inch and a 3/4 inch socket. I just got a tight spot here, and I get that locked in underneath. So now it's coming right off. Get those lever arms off, and we'll get that readjusted in a second. There we go. Pop them off and pop that off. Okay, so once we got those bolts off, then I was able to raise the arms out of the way, and I should be able to get that Serpentine belt on and loop back through once I clean off this mower deck. Get the arms out of the way, clean it up a bit. Got the washers. Both those washers will go on one inside, one on the outside of that bolt head, and that one in there. The bushing goes on the outer, bolt goes to there. 2 washers, and we'll run the Serpentine belt in. Okay, so now I've got the belt back on. I left the tensioner disconnected. The arms are still up in the air. I got it around that back arm. It loops underneath, around this front pulley, then back over the top, underneath the arm. Reconnect that pulley, loops around and back and in, around the back pulley, and loops back and into the top. Follows that diagram. We'll see how this gets back together here. Now the bolts, again, our arms are still elevated. We got it looped around the big pulley, goes underneath in the front, and then it comes back over the top of this arm, so this arm gets settled back in space. It'll be between the 2 belts. It goes underneath, then we'll drop back in. We'll get that connected back in, and then get the tensioners all set back up. Got the mower deck set at number 11, so I was able to line up all the holes in the bearings. I got a nut, the bolt, the washer, and then I've got going through the ball joint, and I got another bolt. I got a ball joint, washer, the arm, washer, and the bolt. So when I go on this side, I'll put the bolt through the side with the washer on the outside, goes to the ball joint, and then I'll have a washer, and the bolt comes through another washer and a nut on the end. Here I've got the bolt in, washer. I was able to enable the other washer right on the inside. Spin it through, and then I'm gonna put the washer on, and then the nut. We'll tighten those up, get them torqued out, and then get the tensioner on. Now I'm gonna take the tensioner, it's gonna be rethreaded back through this hole right there. So because this tensioner's gonna go right through that hole. My nut, and then I'll lock it all in. And we should be, we'll test drive it here directly. There it comes through. There it's through. Put the nut on that and tension it up. Got the nut put on. Start tensioning that nut up right there. Put a nice little 3/4 on that one. Holds it into place underneath the frame. I'm just ready to put it on. Lock it all in there. Get it nice and snug. Got those all locked in. Ready to go. Next is to tighten up the tensioner and bring it in until I can get it fully tensioned up. Not even close to tension yet. I'm trying to get it to where I can get about, they say about a dime opening in the spring. So we're gonna keep on getting it to it's about a dime thickness between the springs. I'm just trying to get it real snug and get some good tension on the belt. So that's some good tension on the belt. That's nice and snug. So that should be just about right. Like another bolt, there's another nut inside there. And we're gonna tighten that up to secure it in place. And we should be good. Test drive. and test it out, cut some grass and see how it cuts. Cut, nice clean cut, and no slippage. Everything worked great. Blow off the Ventrac, nice clean. Everything looks great. Good mounting, no slips. Everything ran smooth.